Today we're going to learn about problem-solving strategies. Now, before you can solve any problem, it is important that you understand the problem. If you understand the problem, you can find a strategy to solve it. So let's look at different problem-solving strategies. The first strategy we're going to look at is look for a pattern. You can look at the problem sometimes and see a pattern. And if you can, that will be a good strategy to use. Now keep in mind, we're going to go over lots of strategies, and everyone will not use the same strategy to solve each problem. That is why there are various strategies. The next strategy is to make a table. If you are visual and you like to see data, making a table is a good way to see what the problem is telling you. You can make a model. This can be a physical model or a drawing. Another possible strategy is to act it out. Now keep in mind, this will probably require more than one person. So if you're working in a group, this might be a good strategy to use to solve a problem. You may want to make or use a graph. This would also give you a visual display of what the problem is telling you. Another problem-solving strategy is to make a drawing or diagram. And this is also for those of you who really need to visually see the information given in a problem. Guess and check. Sometimes the problem is set up in such a way that you can just plug in numbers and then check to see if that solves your problem. This is a strategy that you would use when you have a lot of information and you're just missing that one bit. This is a good strategy to help you. You can make an organized list. And in this, you will list the things that they give you, the data, or different parts of the information as far as statistics, other organized materials can be used to make a list. You can solve a simpler problem. If the numbers you're using are in the thousands, you may be able to make them smaller by dropping off a zero or using something that you're used to. For example, if you had 100 minus 80 and you want to use a simple problem, you can use that 10 minus 8 and then add your zeros back in the end. That is how you use a simpler problem. Now, you can work backwards. You'll be given some problems where they'll give you the end result and want to know how much you started with. Working backwards is a good strategy to use those type of problems. Identify a sub-goal. Is there something else you need to find before you find the ultimate answer to the problem? Write an expression or equation. We're going to talk about that strategy a little later once we get more into the advanced math. Sometimes you have to change your point of view. See if there's another way to look at the problem versus the first way. And generalize. Sometimes you're looking for something specific, but if you just look at it in a generalized perspective, you're able to see more information and get an answer to the problem. We have covered all of the problem-solving strategies that we're going to use on Problem Solving Friday. Please make sure you review these strategies every Thursday in preparations for Friday's class. Thank you.